Hey now, everybody. Hey now. Welcome to the first ever live video from the studio right here on New Year's Eve. How exciting is that? Tony Gump is here with me. Tony Gump, are you as stressed out as I am?
I'm not stressed at all. Let's just do this. It's just like normal, you know?
Had me freaked out, dude. It was just, the stress of putting all of this together. But when we went to start this live video, which will be available for anybody to watch anywhere on the backside, we were going to go live on Facebook and Twitch, and the powers that be said, you can't do it. So we're only on YouTube, but that's fine.
I think it worked out quite nice. I'm more worried about what's going to happen to me tomorrow. I'm eating too many M&Ms and all this other stuff going on.
Yeah, and when you get hammered later, too.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of that, but maybe not hammered, but I'll drink a little bit, yeah.
Now, John Bird said he was going to be hammered tonight, that he was going to drink heavily. I don't know if he was serious or not. I don't know whether or not to take John Bird serious, but where's he at?
I just wonder what he's going to be today.
I know.
Is he going to be like the president now?
I'm actually
a surgeon again?
I'm nervous about what John Bird's going to be because he mentioned something about a costume. Can somebody get John Bird real quick? Where is
somebody get John in here? Oh my God! Oh my God! Is this real?
baby scared? John Bird. What is this?
Baby scared. I'm the New Year's baby.
I've never heard of a New Year's baby.
What? You know, at the end of the year, there's an old man, and he is the past 12 months. And then New Year's, you have the New Year's baby, which represents the beginning of the year.
Oh.
See?
I've never in my life heard of that.
What?
But I mean, that's cool.
Tony,
I'm not saying it's not a thing.
I just wondered what you were doing in the back room before you came in here.
You were in there for like an hour, and I told Tony, I'm like, dude, we gotta start. And so we started without you. I didn't mean to, but don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Okay.
I think we're having a flashback.
I know. I feel like he cries every episode. Shh. It's okay.
It'll be okay, John.
It's okay.
Just take a deep breath. We'll get through it.
This is your first live Over the Line podcast.
Cameras scare me.
Okay. We're a little over the top.
A little over the line.
Over the line. But thank you for being so festive. As you see, we have balloons.
Yes,
and
we do.
All kinds of stuff.
Like
Oh, wow. Where did...
Oh my God.
That is impressive. Is it hard to find something like that in December? Or do you get it on sale because Halloween's over and you're the only person buying costumes this time of year?
This is in my closet, dude.
Oh, you have that on standby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wear that stuff when nobody's around.
I got you. Okay. Well, we don't want to know. But thank you for joining us. It's very important. You are a part of these three amigos.
Yes.
And so it was vital that that you were here. We actually all have our ladies too that we will be introducing as we go along. But I'm just glad. And Tony and I had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I kept talking about how I was stressed out because I was stressed out in the lead up to this because of
What?
nothing.
No, you were
nothing.
stressed
It's
out.
fine.
Go ahead.
I was stressed out because I've been down this road 100 times before, and there's always technical issues every time. And we thought we had them all hammered out.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time working on it.
We spent 4 hours yesterday just making sure everything was on the up and up. And we were ready to go, and then we hit the button, and it won't give us Facebook. It won't give us Twitch. It's just giving us YouTube, which, by the way, YouTube is what we've pushed
Yes.
long term anyway. So really, we want all y'all at YouTube anyway. And by the way, if you haven't, subscribe. Where's my subscribe button? Is it over here? Subscribe. Click that little notification bell too, and you will know we're going to be doing more of these live videos. This is just the kickoff to the year of Over the Line.
Yeah, it's
This
going to be
is-
just getting better and better. You know what I can't wait for, guys? I can't wait for when people are able to not only call in, but to video chat. Oh, my gosh. That's coming. Let me tell you, that's coming in 2024. I promise you
You know,
that.
and dangerous that's probably going to be. I'm okay with that. But there are certain, especially when it comes to different guests and stuff, you can only video chat with them, but there are people that we want to have here in studio.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we don't want to video chat with Larry Sinclair.
No, we'd like to have, I think, we'd like to have him in here.
We'll make him wash his hands or whatever.
Yeah, he can
but
stay over in the corner.
we want him to hear our Obama's Pants parody.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Which was, it's very important to the Over the Line brand and the line. 2024 is going to be a big year
Gets even stronger.
for Talk 99.5 as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is our year.
Yes, it is.
We're going to blow the roof off. And listen to me. I know y'all hear me say this all the time. We're going to win the country back.
Yes, we are.
I know people are skeptical and they're like, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear none of it. We're going to win the country back.
We're going to be number one.
I was watching, before I came over here, the Ryan Seacrest, what's the Dick Clark's?
Dick Clark's New Year's, blah, blah,
Rockin' Eve.
extravaganza. Yeah.
So Ryan Seacrest does the deal on there, and they had on Jill and Joe Biden, which is customary. The president and the first lady gets on there and they say a few words. I don't remember if they did that with Trump or not.
Remember
I can't remember either.
They probably didn't. But nonetheless, they brought him on there, and it's just like if there is even 30% of America watching this, they cannot look at that and say to themselves, "This guy is got it together enough to run our country." There's
Totally agree, yeah.
I'm surprised he was awake.
He was barely awake. He was definitely on life support. You could tell. You can actually see him kind of coming up in his seat where his diaper was getting filled. As longer he had to sit there. But
Well, I tell you, it's tough wearing a diaper. I've just found out tonight.
really,
I mean,
you got a
it
new
really
respect for
is.
Joe Biden.
I really do. I mean, it's
Let's see that one more time, by
Okay.
the way.
Does he have the briefcase with him like the Secret Service
Yeah.
when they need to change his depends?
Hey, turn around. Let's see. Back it up. Yeah, back it up a little more.
Other way.
Yeah, that's not backing up. Okay, that's good.
All right.
I just want to make sure we're not going to have to deal with the diaper change tonight. What are you going to be drinking, by the way?
the hardest stuff you got. I want the hardest stuff. I want to be a drunk ass baby. I want to be.
I actually need a whiskey glass. Do we have whiskey glasses somewhere?
No, we
Somebody-
got some. I can get some for you.
We've got, well, I think my ladies can probably grab one if they can
Yeah.
hear me from here. We're going to bring them in a few anyway.
I know.
Very important that maybe nobody expected. The friend that you kiss on the lips a lot is here.
That's right.
People are going to meet her for the very first time. TB,
TB.
if you will.
And look what he's wearing.
And look what you're wearing. Was she surprised when she found out that you were going to be dressed like that?
No.
No.
She said, "This is perfect. You're my baby." Oh yeah! Woo!
Oh my god.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
It is. It was great. She was so excited.
Yeah. Good for her. I mean, as long as y'all are happy. I
We
mean,
are
very happy.
so happy.
Well, see, I've not had a conversation with Bridget about how she feels about you, which we'll do later.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she feels the same way you do.
Yeah. I'm sure TB does.
You don't. Oh, yeah, TB. That's what I meant. Son of a. It's fine. It's whatever.
Big two.
It's not like it's live. Oh wait. So yeah, TB will come in here and I can talk to her about
I think everybody
Stuff.
wants to meet her, and I'm hoping John Bird's going to change soon because this is kind of freaking me out. You know.
Man, I mean,
Do you need a
it's
hug,
up,
Tony?
That's,
it's up
Tony,
to
do you
him.
I
need
don't
a
know
hug?
what I need, but I'm just looking at you and it creeping me out, man.
I want to also point out that Trish and Amy both, they wanted to do some decorations.
Yes.
And I didn't know what Trish got her hands on, but she brought some balloons, as you can see here. But this confetti inside, she had to manually put in there. And I said, babe, you can't do that. That's going to get everywhere. She said, I got it. And she puts it all in there. She actually had them deflated before she blew them up. And she was like,
very
it
fancy.
looks like a tea bag. That kind of tea bag. And we did. We got it everywhere, so we're gonna be cleaning the house when we get done.
Celebrate.
I do like the. I don't want to dismiss
Mm-hmm.
the. I don't want to dismiss the decorations. They're
No.
good. I'm just gonna have to drink this straight out of the bottle because I gotta get started. My nerves are shot.
Really?
Yeah.
He was all worried
Sure
about
is.
going live and stuff. You do this every day. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not worried about being on here. I'm worried about everything going off without a hitch. Again, I've told you guys over the past couple of days, I've been through this routine so many times where when Over the Line was just me,
Mm-hmm.
I would hit a roadblock and it would just shut the whole podcast down. And I'm not a smart guy when it comes to these technical issues. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So it was just that's the anxiety that was rushing back to me.
Yeah, I totally
and,
hear you.
you
You'll be just fine. We got the president pooping his pants. We'll be fine.
And it's the first time we're getting to see our chat people
I know.
in with us. I see. Let's see, who do we got? We got Breezy, we got Nighthawk, we got Boomer in the house, Jerry B,
What's up, Boomer?
Greg Jones, all hanging out with us tonight.
Greg
Thank
Jones?
y'all. We're going to be doing this more often, by the way. I'm very excited about that. What do y'all think we should do? Like one of these a week or something?
I'm maybe. We'll have to see how it goes. We just got to get till next year and see what happens,
I
right?
promise y'all, I've had whiskey before, but something's wrong with this this lid here.
But you
So-
just
What kind
turn
is
it.
it?
Try turning it.
Well, the thing broke.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just pull it and then
It's a
turn.
cork, though.
Oh, it's a cork. You bite it out.
I got it. I think I got
Did
it.
you see those man-do muscles when he was opening that?
I know it.
Yeah, I could just rip this.
Don't
bottle
break
in
the top
half.
off of it.
This was what's bad though. And Old Smoky is one of my favorite whiskeys,
Smoky.
but
That's out of Tennessee, isn't it?
absolutely.
Ah, that's what I thought.
But the problem is they put quality in the bottle, but as far as constructing the bottle, like the cork attached to the top, attached to the lid, they don't put as much effort into that. So it ends up kind of, sometimes you lose the cork.
You may bite it.
And it's, no. Do
I'll
not.
bite it and get it off.
You're a baby. I would not have a baby biting the label off
That's
my
right.
liquor bottle.
Baby not have teeth.
Oh, no, not again.
Go on. Let's try this. I hope I don't have COVID because anybody else is going to have some of this. You're going to have to deal with me.
dude.
I don't think you can pass COVID with brown water.
You don't think so?
You think it kills it?
I don't know.
Ooh, man.
That stuff is good. You want to try it?
Don't leave baby hanging.
Remember when Leland came over and we had get a shot of the baby drinking this, Tony. This is where YouTube bans us. They're giving minors alcohol.
It's New Year's Eve. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember when we had Leland over and he brought? We still got the bottle, Maker's Mark.
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
got it. He signed it, dated it.
That's smooth.
And most of our podcasts have been like an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. We had to cut Leland's podcast off at an hour because we were both getting kind of like, okay, we're going to have to cut it off. It's,
I knew you guys were getting slopped. As the time went on, he got lower in his chair, and it just kept getting lower and lower.
Yeah, he started slouching back. And it was, I really want to bring him in again because the last time I feel like I talked too much about myself. And, that people think I'm a narcissist and stuff like that because of that. But it's not that. When you are in, just like when you talk to your friends, right? Some days you may talk to your friends about you.
Right.
Some days you may talk to your friends about your friend. And when we do these, we're just kind of sitting in here and we're doing the same thing that we would do if the microphones weren't there.
That's what makes it different. You don't have this sheet of paper and you're saying, yes, Leland, when you started your career, what was when you, there's
I
none of that.
can't pre-plan any of that
No.
stuff. Like it's all I don't
That's not
think of
real
any
life.
questions in advance. It's like I will go and I think I experienced this. I don't know who it was, but one of the people that filled in last week when I came in, they were in studio. Okay. No, listen. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not
Okay,
saying that.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
he's,
all right, he's not doing it.
Well, I came in studio early, didn't realize they were in there, so I backed out. I didn't want to bug them. I would never just go in during somebody's show and wreck their show. But they had they had all these papers laid out, like papers printed off, stories.
Oh.
And that's the way they used to do radio, like in the
Back in the
90s.
day, yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing with all these papers? Like, I got 3 papers per show. All right. And that's my wheel of segments that I ultimately
Exactly.
wad up and throw in the garbage.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, if you've been in the business a long time and you were used to that, I could see you not wanting to get out of that routine.
But you got to survive. I mean, you're gonna have to move forward.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
Can
I
anybody
mean,
take John Bird seriously?
I know,
Right
I'm
now?
struggling.
I'm sorry.
I'm struggling.
It's just he's talking and he's trying to make sense, but he's got crybaby on his chest.
Yeah. That bib looks awful thin, by the way.
It should say like PC baby and have like a liberal for
yeah,
us or
you could be woke, baby.
Are you calling me a liberal?
Oh, of course I'm not, John.
Let me.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have my glasses on. I was reaching for my glasses. Let me tell you something. Nah, boo boo. Stick your head in doo doo.
Oh, jeez.
oh my God.
So people tune into you to hear the hardcore stuff. They want to hear about end of the world, end
That's
of the
right.
country. You know, let's get prepared. Let's start buying gold and stuff.
That's right. And honestly, this is New Year's Eve, so I'm not trying to talk politics.
I'm just playing with you.
But with 2024 coming up,
Mm.
and this is the message I ended with 2023, we got this. You hear that, America? We got this.
Yep.
We're good. We got this covered. Now, we got a lot of work to do, but we're good.
I'm feeling pretty confident about the whole thing. I'm seeing lots of movements in places I didn't see 4 years ago. I think we're on the right trajectory here.
Can we set some quick parameters here for this live stream?
Of course.
Vaping into the microphone somewhat. Can we just let that be allowed on live stream for New Year's Eve?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's
Should
test
we
it out.
check
See-
the YouTube guidelines?
Listen, we've got a baby drinking whiskey.
Oh.
All right, so let me just test this out. Okay, you ready?
All right.
Do you think they picked up on that through the YouTubes?
What, the baby drinking whiskey?
No,
It's
the
like
sound of
Thomas
the
the
vape,
Tank
like, oh,
Engine.
but it's bad.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's like a bong
I'm
sound.
not a real baby. Oh, but that looked like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, let's try again.
Yeah,
This is
here we go.
Thomas the
Here
Train.
comes Thomas. Woo, 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 woo. Look at him. Look at Thomas go.
Let's go, baby. I like that. It makes me feel
Yeah.
better. So yeah, I'm glad we got this going. We actually we have CNN going on in the studio as well, because you have Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen that are doing live. And you know what, Tony, they may have that blocked out. Try to pull up CNN again.
They do
Just-
have it blocked out.
That's crazy.
dare they do
Or go to
that?
Guide.
Let's see if NBC's doing it.
Yeah, it's blocking all of them. Go to Guide real quick and
How
just try
dare
CNN one
they?
more time.
All right, they're scum.
See, they know we're going live, and they're not gonna. All right, click. Go
Look at
down.
those winners. All right.
Watch live,
There we go. We got.
dude.
It's blocked. It blocks it.
Dude, they blocked it out. That was part of my shtick.
Well, that's CNN. Folks are dancing around and break dancing and things.
Well, we can see it, but they won't let us show it.
Yeah, we can see it on our TV, but since we're streaming, it's blacking it out.
They won't let us show it.
That's great, because we were worried that if we played CNN, that maybe YouTube would ding us on the backside. But
Right.
we were like, they're not going to cut our live video off. It's either YouTube. I bet it's Streamlabs.
I'm gonna work with it. 1 second.
But also another thing is now that I think about it, when I tried to record something off my Hulu live TV, it did the same thing. They've got some mechanism in there that completely blacks out anything that you're playing that's live.
What about we go to the World Wide Web?
You can see if CNN's got a stream on YouTube. That would probably solve the problem.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who
let's see
knows?
here.
It's not going to stop us.
Oh,
Yeah.
YouTube. Oh,
Yeah, go to YouTube and
Okay.
just put CNN
Yeah.
live.
All right.
Because usually the
CNN. This is CNN.
yeah,
We're a bunch
but
of
you-
losers.
go back and see and put the filter on live
Okay.
videos. It's not going to be on CNN's account. We're going to have to get a bootleg
No.
version. So go
Yeah.
back one. Now you can do CNN live, but go to filters, and click live on. There you go.
You know a lot about this stuff.
here.
Maybe that's it. Try. I don't think that's it. Let's see. Yeah.
It's just got some music. I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep
that's
that
some-
muted.
That's some sort of
News 13.
Yeah.
random. All right, so back up. Just go take off the live. Just put CNN while it's on the live.
There's
feature.
8,200 people watching that Disney World.
Yeah, but that's let's
That's got to be woke as it gets.
go to the search real quick and just take off live. Just
Okay.
put CNN and
Yeah.
hit enter on the live tab. Filter live. We got it. We got it. Okay, we're not going to find it. So they've got to cut off. It's fine. It's
Liberals.
fine. It's whatever.
They're scared.
I just wanted to show everybody how gay New Year's Eve was
You
at
said gay?
CNN. I don't
meant-
know why Paul
he
is
meant
saying that.
happy. He meant happy.
But
Just
listen,
yeah, woke.
Don Lemon is no longer there,
That's
which
true.
completely wipes out part of the allure of CNN's New Year's Eve. But Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, they both get on CNN New Year's Eve, Times Square. They get incredibly drunk, and they start saying very inappropriate things, and it makes everybody uncomfortable. It's a wonder that they continue to allow those two to be on their New Year's Eve
Well, they
deal.
look like they could be brothers.
They kind of do.
You know.
You think Anderson Cooper's into that kind of thing?
I mean, I would hope he wasn't, but
What about like a second cousin? You think Anderson Cooper would hook up with a second cousin?
second.
He is. A
Oh, yeah, second
he is a
cousins are fine.
Vanderbilt. He's a Vanderbilt, and they had that going
That's true.
on.
That's true. He's from a very powerful family.
Oh, like the Royals would like all sleep with each other and they'd all be like, "Oh, boy, mate." Like that.
Is that what they do?
Yeah,
No.
it's like their teeth are all. "Oh, the
Vanderbilts
Queen,
were a railroad mainly company back.
Right,
in
but
the
I
day.
was saying it was like the royal family in that there was probably intermarrying going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look it up. There was.
I mean, if you think about it, though, like you go way back in the day where options were limited for people.
Mm-hmm.
You think about some of these documentaries they do about like mountain people, and they all got
Oh
these
my
issues,
gosh, I
and because
know.
they don't have any contact with anybody else, so they've got that circle to choose from, and it just happens to be family. Is that could have been what it was like back in the day, or did those super wealthy people just not want to mess with the bloodline, and so they just kept it
That's
in the
what
family?
That's what I think.
According to some of the
Maybe you're-
families I've researched, they didn't want to leave the money out of the bloodline. It was all about the bloodline for them.
Interesting.
At least I know the Rothschilds
marrying
did
your
that.
sister. I just, that just doesn't work for me.
Well, when people pin us down here in the South, especially in Alabama, they
I
pin us for
know.
that. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, look at the rich globalists.
We are sophisticated. I mean, really, we are. You should respect us. Everybody's coming to the South. I don't see anybody going, "Oh, let's go to California. Oh, I want to go to New York and live." No, you're coming down here and you're screwing up everything. So won't you stay up there, you liberal scum?
We have a grown man dressed as a baby
Get
telling
mad.
people, chastising people for thinking we're not sophisticated.
That's right.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Put that in your mouth and suck.
Whoa, easy. You are the king of making inappropriate comments inadvertently.
I hope that ends with 2023. I hope that's over with. Hey, I'm going to ask a favor. This is really hot. So if you don't mind. and
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to go potty.
Can you get somebody to give me a whiskey glass as well? That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
You
but
go change
Baby
that.
got to go potty.
Yeah, get a
Yeah.
whiskey glass, get out of that thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we can tell people how we are sophisticated.
So what do you got any preparations for later? You got any clips or something?
Oh, no, we're just winging it, man. It's New Year's Eve, baby. We can, however, check in on Fish Tank.
Let's do that.
Because let me explain this, and I'm not trying to go over the top. I've actually tried, Tony, to keep myself in check when talking about Fish Tank, whether it's on the show or on this podcast. But I have gotten to a point where I will spend so much time watching this that it is as if I am living in the house. I thought that today, Tony. I feel like I'm walking around this house, and they have Now, keep in mind, I'll just to set the table, Tony. It's 1972. Okay, that's the year. The ringing in the new year is 1973. This is a 70s style house, and they have put these people through utter hell over the past several days. They cut one girl's hair. They had them smoke 2 days ago 3 packs of cigarettes within like a 10-minute period between a team of 4 people. And then had them go downstairs and eat like 60 hot dogs, where they all ended up puking on the floor.
That's disgusting.
And they had to clean it up. All for these people to attempt to win a $30,000 prize. Maybe it's $50,000.
Yeah, before taxes.
Before taxes. But these are people, again, these are kids in their 20s with issues. Per se.
You have to have issues. Well, anyway, I'm sure they're all nice people.
Yeah. They're in it to win it. Several of them have left. As you see, it says 6 of 10 fish left. They start off with 10. They brought several people in as freeloaders, which are not technically contestants, but this has been. I don't even know what to say about it. If you go to fishtank.live. You can watch this house 24/7. As you say, when you back out of that screen, you can see it's got all the different cameras in the house. There you go, and you can watch whichever camera you want at any given time.
That's so crazy. It's the real world on steroids.
It is. Again, most people think it's stupid, but I am so locked into this, I can't believe it. So,
all right,
we'll check back in on Fish Tank. Amy, the vape mama, in the house. What's up?
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
I'm glad you're here.
I am glad I'm here too.
You've done
It's
really
amazing.
good, sprucing up the place.
Thanks.
Nice
Actually,
balloons.
That was mostly your wife.
You did send out a nice spread outside, Tony. If you look in your email, there's some
there is
pictures of the spread.
There is a spread.
there's a spread.
What all's out there?
There's a total spread. Gosh, there's chips and this Mexican dip and
So some cheese,
so much fruit and fruit dip and cracker, like 3, 4, or 5 kinds of crackers and all kinds of cheese and vegetables and ranch and Tony's favorite, which is summer sausage, cherries, and
you see,
pineapple.
yeah, that's a little sauce. You see a picture of John Bird
It's
digging into
sus.
digging into the food.
Yeah. Oh.
Go down one,
oh,
Tony.
and
Go ahead.
most importantly, his friend.
There's the spread right
that
there.
he kisses on the lips made chocolate chip cookies.
Where are those at?
Right
there on the left.
corner. Yeah,
Those look amazing.
they are so good.
You tried 'em?
Yeah, I was chewing one when I came in here.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and there's 2 different kinds of M&Ms and peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets and
I'm big on peanut
I got
butter.
summer
by the way.
sausage over here.
and you can see
Easy now, Tony. Hey now.
You can see
It's good.
our thermostat dangling from the wall.
Oh, what's up with that? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, dangling from the wall because the new one has not been put in.
It's got to
That's
get
it.
mounted, okay?
My bad, Tony. If I would have seen that, I would have taken it out of the picture. I didn't know. That's the only equipment dangling around here. Everything else
It
is
is
in
the
pristine condition.
Only thing dangling at this moment.
This is a high-tech studio.
Well,
so
I don't
we
know
live
about
in
all
one.
that, but
That's
you know.
not in the studio. That's out in the hallway.
That's in
It's a new one they got to mount. It's happening Tuesday.
That's the green room is what that is. That's where the guests wait before they come in on the
Yes,
show.
That's what that is.
We've got, speaking of this vicinity, we've got some exciting things coming up, some projects, construction, if you will, going on that we will end up showing you guys at some point. I'm very excited about that, Tony. That will give this podcast a completely different look.
Yeah, there's a lot going on that nobody knows about.
And I don't want to give it all away, but it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to give us a variety. You know, you're not going to see the same thing over and over. We're going to be able to do, just to explain, 2024 we're turning the page. You're going to have these fun podcasts where we're just hanging out and doing whatever, but also we're going to get locked in. You're going to get a little bit of what you hear on the radio show on Talk 99.5 as well. And because we've got the mission of, as you know.
As it gets closer to the election, we have no choice. We got to go all in.
Yeah. But for now, we're going to worry about getting drunk because it's New Year's Eve.
Let's get drunk tonight,
I'm
celebrate,
trying.
and enjoy. Nobody has to drive anywhere. It's great.
What are you drinking?
Actually, I don't normally drink these. It's just a Jack Daniel's Down Home Punch. I've got some wine to drink tonight, and I don't know what it's downstairs, I guess.
You don't know. Do you have any whiskey glasses? I sent John Bird to get one, but I don't think he's going to do it.
I sent Tony to get them.
I can't go anywhere. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. We just drink out of the bottle.
I
Long,
told you I got stuff to
long.
do here.
I sent you long before.
I have actually chained Tony to that desk.
Where do I need to go?
You got the whiskey glass?
No, I'm.
Okay. Okay. Do you know?
So anyway, as the year goes on, we're going to go more hardcore. As
No,
it
I want to
gets closer.
concentrate on this whiskey glass fiasco.
But yeah, we'll get the New Year's Eve thing
Cabinet
going too.
in the corner by the sink,
by the thing.
above Mr. Krabs' cage.
All right, so let me. All right, it is 10:38. Okay. Now let's see how long it takes John Bird to get back, because he's gonna get down there.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look in the place that he thinks you told him.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna be able to find
I
it.
wonder if he knows who Mr. Krabs is.
He's not gonna figure out Mr. Krabs. And he
I
will be
didn't
back.
move.
How many minutes you want to give the guy?
I give him about a minute and a half because he'll probably break a handle on the way.
So you say he'll get back before 10:40. Amy, what's your guess?
What time did you say it was?
It's 10:38 now.
Oh no, 10:44.
10:44. Okay.
Oh, no confidence.
I'm gonna give him till, I hate to price this right you, but I say 10:43.
Oh well,
Okay, I'll say 10:46.
no, you go with your original.
All right, 10:43. He gets back, and icing on the cake, he does not have a whiskey glass.
Oh,
He gets back at 10:43 without a whiskey glass.
okay.
I think that's what's gonna
say,
happen.
Well, then I'm gonna go 10:44 with one.
Okay, it's fine.
All right.
Now we wait.
And I'm working on
Wait.
getting a chat in the video,
Does
by
it
the way.
have to be a whiskey glass, or can it be a glass of any kind?
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a short glass,
Okay.
I mean,
There's a short glass towards the front.
yeah, it doesn't have to
He
be like an
is-
official whiskey. I just need like
Okay.
a short guy, not a big tall water glass guy.
Okay.
I almost brought one myself because I was like, I don't want to dirty up their dishes and
We don't
everything
care.
else. But yeah, I know. That's
we
why I
have a
didn't.
dishwasher.
Dishwashers are awesome, dude.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat. It's hard to keep up with on this end because again, we do multiple platforms. There's Bama Phoenix, my guy Bama Phoenix. He's been
He's in everything.
he's been in the Over the Line OG squad for a long time.
And
He's at all our
I gave a
events.
shout out earlier to Boomer, but let me just say hey to Boomer.
Boomer.
Oh, Boomer.
Hi, Boomer.
We love you, Boomer.
That's another guessing game
Boomer
we could play.
and Nan.
We could play the guessing game of how many Miller Lights has Boomer had at this point on New Year's Eve.
Better yet, how many words has Boomer misspelled while typing
Yeah, you can
in
count
the
those.
chat? Because there's few.
Have you already seen them?
I've already seen
Oh,
them.
God. So that means he's probably, and he can put him down 14 Miller Lights deep. Oh, here he is.
Look at him.
At
What time is it?
10:40. Tony got it. Good
Tony
job,
got
Tony.
it.
Good
The
job.
data man.
You got it. Anyway, now we
My
can really
gut
start
is
this
always
party.
perfect.
Look one more time for my vape. Ooh,
Oh, have you lost your vape?
it's somewhere out there.
How come will you be at the vape mama's place and she's lost her vape?
I know.
I lost mine
It's
earlier.
crazy. I don't know how it happens.
It's well, I was eating a cookie.
you lost your vape while you're eating a cookie?
I was eating a cookie.
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
in one of those three areas.
Are you going to try this right here?
I would love to.
Bring that glass over there,
Well,
sis.
somebody's just gonna have to pour me something and throw it over here because I got my hands busy.
You can drink out of the bottle, cuzzy.
I will let you try it in a minute.
Oh, look what Bird found.
I did have a request to get the chat in the video, but I'm trying to figure that out.
Bird's
I
got my
can see it
vape.
up here. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I just have to pay attention to it, which is a struggle. I also made a new rule, Amy. we can vape. Like normally we're like, okay, if you're gonna vape, just kind of. But it's New Year's Eve, so we're throwing those rules out the window.
I bloated this side. That didn't come out right, did it?
It did not.
I'm
but
sorry.
it's good fill in for Bird because he does that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Where he just makes inappropriate
Tony,
comments.
I'm sorry.
Could you imagine doing podcasts 40 years ago and everybody's like smoking with the ashtrays, like, how you doing? You
Dude,
know,
that would actually look pretty badass, if we're being honest. If we were
Yeah.
all sitting here smoking cigarettes. But
It
on
would
the
not look good for our business.
that's true. We really don't
no,
want to do it.
don't smoke. It's
No.
bad.
But on the fish tank deal, when they were having to smoke those 3 packs of cigarettes in like 20 minutes,
I
by
would
the time
die.
I finished watching that, I felt like I could smell the cigarettes, and like my chest was hurting just from watching them
I
do
couldn't
it.
do it.
And they weren't inhaling, but still, you could imagine
They would all be hot boxed.
that they were hotboxing in a closed room. There's 4 of them, 3 packs of cigarettes, 20 cigarettes in a pack, and they had to just mow them down as quick as they could. It was like 10, 15 minutes just to win the challenge. And they thought that's all they had to do. Then they got downstairs and found out there was like 60 hot dogs waiting on them. Uncooked hot dogs in the bun that they had to eat.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Cooked hot dogs, I could
You could do 60 cooked hot dogs?
not 60.
Oh, okay.
Now, between how many people?
4. There's 4 on the team.
No, couldn't.
What
It's
is
like
that? What's
Fish tank gate,
That's
hot
15.
dogs and stuff.
That's 15 apiece.
Pizzagate, the Pizzagate challenge on Fish Tank. 60 hot dogs delivered by Barack Obama and John Podesta. What's 60 divided by 4, Tony? It's my
15.
It's a 15.
Yeah.
Tony's
Every
my
day.
human
Even
calculator.
I can do that.
Hey, look at what I can do. 15 per person, but it's like 2 males, 2 females. So you would think, I mean, I guess some females can probably take more hot dogs than others, but you would think the
True.
males,
Well,
you would think the males could probably eat more hot dogs.
I couldn't raw dog it.
No, probably not a good idea, especially when you got thousands of people watching you on a live stream.
Absolutely not.
Not good to raw dog.
Does they have a bun with it too, or is it just the dog?
No, it was the bun with the dog straight out of the pack.
Yeah,
Like it was still
raw-
dripping
a
from the dog
raw
juice.
Dog.
Because there's different
With a
buns. If
bun.
you have like the slender buns, it's a lot easier to put more down. But those thick ones, it's just like, oh my god,
Imagine people are going to be pulling the clip from this video right there we're talking about.
It's New
I
Year's
wanna
Eve.
try
It's fun.
this.
All right, here you go.
Let's
Right here.
taste.
Tony, do you want to
Somebody
sip out of
just-
the bottle since he
If
didn't
you
bring
give me
you?
whatever, I'll do it.
Okay.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Got it.
That's pretty yummy.
It's good. They got a lot of good flavors.
Salted caramel this is.
They've got this one. They have what's some of the other ones? There's a what? There's a here you go. Pecan flavor. There's a pecan
Ooh.
flavor that is absolutely second to none. And I don't hardly drink whiskey now because I usually stick with vodka and try to keep away from the calories and the sweetness. But in the rare event that I do whiskey, Old Smoky, and if you get the pecan flavor, you could find yourself in some trouble because it's just like before you know it, you've drank half the bottle and you're like, oh my god.
I'm more of a whiskey girl, so
I prefer whiskey, but I would take a shot of vodka and put it in an entire 16-ounce bottle of water and mix a flavor packet in it. And that's how I'll drink it. I literally drink it out of the water bottle if I have a couple drinks before I go to bed.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Do you hear that at the station?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I never drink, and I took one swig of that, and I already feel it.
Yeah. This is the good stuff, baby.
Yeah.
So, my next question is, when do we get John Bird and TB?
I so want to
didn't-
meet her. It's been like a big guessing game this whole time.
This is someone who has been talked
You
about.
didn't meet her in the hallway.
Well, we got to introduce
You're
her
not
to the
supposed
audience.
to tell them that part.
Well, you did say you were busy in here.
I did chain him to the desk.
You did.
I mean,
Yeah.
like formally meet. I've been busy behind here and just like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. You know.
So we've got to we got to introduce her to the audience, and I didn't really talk to her beforehand to see how she was feeling about it. And she's not.
Oh, she's raring to go.
It's different when you bring somebody in the fold who's never been, I don't want to say in the spotlight, but maybe on camera, on the radio. I would be the same way. I'd be nervous. But there's no need for her to be nervous.
No.
So you've only done this a couple times, been on this current version of Over the Line,
I
and
don't
you're a
get-
pro.
I don't get nervous.
You're a pro. You don't get nervous about nothing.
I don't.
So I think that's what we'll do. I see John Bird, and he seems he's got a New Year's Eve hat.
He does. He's no longer a big old crybaby.
And I think he's.
I gotta say that was the biggest surprise character I've seen so far.
Yeah,
That
I wasn't
was-
ready for that. I was not.
I mean, the doctor, I was like, okay, and then the hippie, yeah, but the crybaby thing, nah, I didn't.
the costume was good, but when he got in here and started crying like a baby, I was like, okay.
It was kind of cringe. I
It's
should have turned
cringe.
the volume down on him, but I decided not
That's
to.
okay.
On the
That is,
way,
it's who
you know.
John Bird is, and we love John
What
Bird.
y'all didn't see was out there in the green room
That's right.
when he was, at the food table, shoving stuff down his diaper.
Oh, was he?
He was.
For some reason, that is actually believable.
It,
I could see that. Next time
It-
something like that
it
happens,
was
you gotta
a sight to see.
you gotta take some pictures next time something like that happens.
Oh yeah,
Please
I will.
do.
I will.
We need to put a security camera on the table next time.
Yeah. We got
We
so many
should.
cameras. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
one place we need cameras on that table.
The one place we don't have one.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So should we introduce?
Yes, let me swap with you, John Bird and TB, and we will introduce them together for the first time ever
All
I'm
right.
here
excited
on the
for
Over the Line
everybody to meet her.
podcast.
I'm gonna.
You
let-
can just throw those down. They'll make themselves at home.
Okay.
They'll figure it out.
Oh, hold on. I'm still.
You got a lot going on there, Amy.
I do.
Look at this. What? Get the camera on her. We got to get this action shot here. Ah. Oh. Okay.
A lot of hair.
All right.
I have a lot of hair.
You're good. You're good.
All right.
You got it. Again, a pro. You're an absolute pro.
How much has she been drinking so far? I just want to take notice.
Who, me?
Is that your first one?
No.
How many? Those are good, by the way.
They are delicious. And then that.
Yeah. What number is that?
I don't have to drive anywhere. I think this is just the.
I know her so
second.
well. She's about 3.
No, I think it's 2.
2? Okay. Wait, listen.
I'm not driving.
It's not. We still got over an hour to go till New Year's Eve. So it's all about pacing yourself.
It is.
And you're doing a fantastic job.
You get to carry me down the stairs.
We will we'll actually video that and post it at the end of this podcast so people can see.
You say a word. I love you.
She talking to you or me?
I don't know. But I think she loves both of us.
Love you, sweetie.
John Bird, get in here, buddy. He's here
Okay, this is
comes
more normal.
John Bird and
Here you guys
his
go.
lovely friend that he kisses a lot on the lips, TB, and he's getting her seat ready. Look at John Bird. What a gentleman this guy is.
Okay. Yes. No, do it.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
get
that. Look
behind
at that.
that.
You can
Okay.
hear us? You good? You feeling comfortable?
No, I feel great.
You're not nervous or anything? Grab that microphone, pull it to you. Now, John Bird seems nervous. He just threw his headphones down.
Right.
No, I tried to put them on my hat. I forgot to have my hat on.
Hold on.
You just get situated. Do what you got to do.
Okay.
Everybody get comfortable.
Is
This is
this-
a very laid back
All
show.
right, do
We're
I
all
sound
laid
okay?
back and there's no pressure.
You sound okay. Probably give
Do I
her
need
a
to
little
get
more
closer?
volume,
Or
but
maybe I should get just closer. To
that's
it.
perfect.
Is it good?
It's perfect. You've done this before, haven't you?
No, never.
It sounds like you've done this a time or two. And did he do any sort of prep work, like training to get you ready for this?
No.
Nothing. What was? Look at John Bird smiling like a little kid. Are you excited about this?
She's pretty.
He's very excited to bring you on here, which
Well, I'm happy to be here.
you have been
Honestly.
talked about a lot on the radio show, on this podcast. How does that translate to TB? Like, how do you feel about it when you hear us bring you up?
That says it all.
Just be honest. Just tell us the truth. Does it make you angry? Does it make you happy? Does it make you feel awkward?
I don't.
I'm guessing on the latter.
It's a little awkward.
It doesn't make me angry.
Okay, well that's
Absolutely
good.
Not,
That's good.
but
It's
really fun. It's really strange. It's really great.
yeah,
And it's different.
it's different. That's
I'm
a
not used
good
to it.
one.
I am probably like 50 Shades of Red right now.
Oh no, you're
yes,
not.
I am.
We
Yes, I am.
we all
I'm
got
not 50 Shades of Grey. I'm 50
we,
Shades of Red.
we all have Snapchat filters on these cameras, so we're all actually we have puppy dog ears and
Okay.
noses, so
All right.
you can't tell.
All right.
But yeah, it's I think the audience has kind of they feel like they know you, even though they don't know you. And so this is the first time they're getting to see you, and they're going to say, "Wow, John Bird really outkicked his coverage."
Mm-hmm.
He's
Oh.
actually because listen, John Bird can talk about all day. He's got a pretty girlfriend and all this, that, and the other. But there's a lot of people out there that didn't believe him. I mean, if we're being honest, and they were like, "Okay, John Bird, this guy's like dressing up as a hippie and a baby and all that stuff." And then now they know. Now they know John Bird's got a pretty girlfriend,
Somebody loves me for me,
which is
which is a lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot to love right there.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
commend me. That's a lot.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a lot, but it's a lot of really great. Like
He's a good guy.
he's such a good guy.
I don't know what we would do without. How do you feel about TB being on the platform for the first time? Because it's not like we've even had her on the phone or anything.
TV, can we just leave that alone?
Do we
Let's
want
just go back
to drop that?
Let's just go back to your friend you kiss on the lips.
Okay.
I don't even like.
Yeah.
TV. I don't
She
like
always
that
thinks
at
of
all.
tuberculosis.
Yeah, I
Well,
kind of
I do
well, He
too.
does too.
Yeah, I kind of did.
I know he does.
So, how did you feel? Were you nervous to bring her on? Were you nervous for her?
I was nervous for her,
Yeah, look at
you
me.
know, because it's a lot. I'm a weird guy, and I know that.
Yes, you are.
Lovable, but I'm not weird. You know what? I'm not weird. Eccentric.
Yes.
Right? Would that work?
Yeah,
What
you're great.
if you could give one word to describe his personality, what would it be? One word,
Ooh.
That's tough.
or it can be 3 words. Just smash them all together. Eccentric,
Oh, man. I don't know.
um,
Hold on.
over the top.
If I was just gonna
That's a
give
good
one, let's do one.
Okay. All right.
No, maybe a few.
Inflatable.
Most fantastically precious man.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing, John Bird. You have never
Nice.
received a compliment like that as
No.
long as I've known you.
No.
Well, that's what he is.
That's big.
Never.
That's what he is.
I think she
Wow.
really liked you, my friend.
He he's
I think
so,
you got
he's so good to me.
a good thing going here. That's one.
Hey, found a friend, and guess what else? We found something else.
Yeah.
After that. So,
How about that?
and I think that's really great.
One thing about John Bird, we've all got our faults as human beings. We all got our
So weird,
problems.
my seat.
You're
I know.
yeah, I'll be
Like,
honest.
my
That seat's a
feet
little
are-
big for you,
My
but
feet is not touching the ground. I'm like, there's like a foot.
but you're
sorry.
right in the camera shot. That's what's so. What
Okay,
what
is that
happens
good? I
is
don't even know how it looks.
when you
Does it look-
leave, we'll get John Bird to
Tony,
pick you
make
up
me
out of the
look
seat.
good.
I think you look great.
Tell me if I need to turn.
No,
my
you're
head.
perfect.
Okay.
Look, I know
What are
you
you
can't see
doing
yourself, but
calling my girl perfect? You want to step outside and settle this?
No, nobody's perfect.
we'll be fighting a
So,
big baby
anyway,
outside.
Let's go back. What? Okay, stop.
Okay.
So-
what were you saying?
John Bird, I don't think you ever answered me. Were you nervous to bring her on?
No.
No.
I mean, I was excited. I've been crazy about her for a long time.
Yeah.
But I also know that the world I'm in is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it is, and
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, she's
We
had
didn't see
to
this
do it
coming.
a lot. No, we didn't see
We
this.
were
What was
friends-
that? What-
We were friends, and we did not see this coming.
How did when it started? Like,
We
was
were
it just
friends.
y'all message each other on Facebook or like how'd that work?
Oh yeah, tell them about this. Is such a great
Oh
story.
yeah.
Yeah, get a little
It-
closer to Mike so everybody
Oh,
hears.
sorry.
Jeez.
it was John Bird plays the guitar,
Mhm.
and he did Patience.
Okay.
So he sang Patience, and it just happened to be where I live that every time I wanted to leave my house that I had to sit. They were repaving the roads, and it was awful. And I was hungry, and I was going to pick up food that I had already ordered, and I was like, and
You're very impatient at the time.
very impatient at the time. And it just so happened to be the time that he was doing that.
Man.
And it came on, and I was like,
He's speaking
That's
to
a-
me.
well, I mean,
You said John Bird plays a guitar is speaking
we
to
were,
me.
We were friends.
On
Y'all knew
Facebook.
each other at that point.
Facebook friends.
Okay.
Yeah, we were friends-ish by then. But that was like last spring or whatever. I mean,
And
long
then
time
check
ago.
this out, what she's going to tell you. I love this part. Go ahead.
You ever thought about having him
I-
narrate your life
I-
as you do things throughout the day, just normal things?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, just tell her to mind.
You were going to, remember, you were going to send me a message about that.
Yeah, I was. So it happened. I heard that. I was going to pick up food, and I was like, oh, I was really irritated. And I heard that, and it was really good.
Mhm.
It was really, really good. And I was like, well, this is awesome, and I do need patience. So that was fantastic. Then a little bit of time passed,
Right.
and I thought I was gonna like tell him about it, but I didn't. I wasn't trying to like start a thing up or
What were you trying to tell him about?
I just wanted him to know that the fact that I was stuck
That
in
story about
something-
patience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really
okay.
neat story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great story. A great story. It was
It's fantastic.
I needed patience, and that was a song. I needed
And he
to hear.
delivered.
But I didn't do it, and it was a few weeks later before I did, and I did.
You told him the story.
Actually, it was a couple months later.
Yeah.
It was a couple.
It's good to
months
make
later.
him wait from time to time.
Well, but it still stayed with me because I love everybody on
Yeah.
Talk 99. I listen, and I was like, I just think he's a great person. Well, he is.
Turns it
Now
out.
she
Yeah,
knows.
yeah.
Listen, that's tricky when
He
it comes
is
to
a great
radio
person.
people. You can
You don't want to just do that.
you
right?
well, you see, there's people on the radio that are they're one person on the radio,
Mhm.
and they're not necessarily that same person outside of the radio.
No,
The
I mean-
advantage that and I've kind of always been that way, and I don't know if he has or not, but since he's been with me, he has been the same guy on the radio that he is in real life.
No, he's
I mean, the
same
good
guy.
parts of John Bird, the
He's
bad parts
always
of
the same.
he's always the same across
legit.
the board. So
Across the board.
that's something that's dangerous when pursuing. I don't want to say pursuing, but when you get in a relationship with a radio person, and you originally know them from hearing them on the radio,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're going to get on the other side.
Don't scare her.
I'm not. She knows. She knows you're good.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
passed the test,
Okay,
cousin.
okay, okay.
He's
all
not
right.
scaring me at all.
Because I know
Not
this
whatsoever.
because Trish was the same way.
Yeah.
I hit her up, and I was like, she was one of the advertisers for me at another station,
Mhm.
and I hit her up trying to give her some women's show tickets, and she's like, "Nah, I don't want them." And then she didn't talk to me for like 2 months. She's like, "I'm not dating a radio guy," which I'll tell that story in a few minutes.
Right.
But that's essentially
Right.
you got to be careful with radio people.
But yeah, literally because of that song, Patience, I sent him a message.
Have y'all thought about making that your song, or do y'all have a song?
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh,
But it would
come
make
on.
I
sense.
don't.
It would make sense.
Yeah, I don't know how you couldn't make that your song.
Well, here's something that I find very interesting.
I don't know.
When I
She's
talk,
like, I don't like that song anymore.
Yeah.
Let's pick something else.
I think we
when-
did a song,
yeah,
but
when we
go
were
ahead.
when we started messaging, she sent me a message. I was like, "Oh, that's so neat," and we kept messaging.
It's a great
for
story.
How many hours?
Well, let's leave that alone. But yeah,
Listen, I understand.
when I finally remembered, I did not ever tell him that it was a really great thing that I heard, and it was later after when he actually did it, and then he said, "Well, thank you for telling me that." And I said, "Well, it was really great," and well, we've talked ever
The rest
since.
is history.
The rest is history.
right.
And-
because he's like,
I didn't know what
so-
she looked like for the first 3 days. Now she
Why
had
does
a little
that even
picture.
matter?
She had a little picture.
Yeah, why does that matter,
Why
John
does
Bird?
that matter?
Because it's awesome. Because well, no, you know, a lot of guys will go, "Hey, what does she look like? What does she look like?"
You didn't care because you
didn't
like her
care.
personality.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
I didn't care.
But
And then you saw her, and then what did you say? He talked about it for days on end. He talked about how
Stop.
good looking you were.
Don't.
He did.
Okay, don't do that.
But that was well after he learned about your personality.
okay.
He loved your personality first.
You,
You hit a home run, John Bird. I mean, props to you, my friend. You guys are, I think, made for each other. And the fact that so early on, or especially tonight, you were willing to come on this podcast, like that's kind of a big deal. Like most people in your position would be like, I'm going to stay in the background. And I know you probably didn't want to come on, and we probably pressured you. But the fact that you did it's a big deal. You knew, and you're doing fantastic. You're a pro. That's right. Our numbers are going up because they heard that
stop.
the girl, the
Y'all.
friend that John Bird kisses on the lips a lot.
I'm just
is on
glad the
podcast.
mystery's over with now.
But
Yeah.
just again, make it very clear. Like he's such a good friend. Like
That's
We're-
another thing
we're-
that's really neat.
so great with
It's
that.
just fun.
Yeah.
Really and truly
Fun to be around.
It's good.
And, yeah.
But for the
he's
record,
great.
you don't have TB. That's just a.
No,
That's
that
just
was
a-
Can we please just drop that?
Do we
I just
want
wanted to
to?
make
So
sure.
stupid. Y'all are the ones that said you need to do like Kathy Cardinal and Brenda Bluebird.
Did you like any of those ideas?
No, I did not.
Were they all
because you
bad?
said Mary something, Brenda something, and they were all like my mother, my stepmothers, and my grandmother.
They were kind of old school names, aren't
And
they?
I was like, no, no, no. And so I was just joking, and then it went to Tweety Bird. I really don't want that either.
I'm going to be
let's
honest. I
just-
didn't
let's
like
just
Tweety
let me
Bird.
be me.
That's why I went TB.
I know.
But then TB's not really good.
No, it is definitely
So-
not good, Andrew.
I was just saying,
What
got back
about
to-
VD?
Yeah, I don't want to do
I
VD.
do
No,
not
it's not good.
like the TV thing.
So
but-
we're gonna go. What
It's
if
okay.
we abbreviate? So it's girl that girl I kiss
Girl, I kiss.
on the lips. What's the first letter of all those?
Girl.
G
No,
I K.
that could just be you and your.
Got to
girlfriend.
them. Or
Let's
something.
just say it. Let's just use the word girlfriend. How about that?
Okay, I
I've
like
never
that.
allowed that for anyone ever in my life. And I'm
Really?
You don't
How about
understand.
that?
You have never let anybody before John Bird use the label girlfriend. GF.
I've never called myself that anytime. I mean, well,
And now
I have
you're
a his-
saying
I mean, I have. a
Let's go with
history
it.
and,
No, I
been
get it. We
married
all
for a
do.
very long
Wow.
time, so
We've all
that's
been
weird
there.
for me. And yeah, no.
That's a big deal.
I want to look at John Bird's face for a
Now, I
moment and
won't
how
say-
shocked he
I
is.
won't say boyfriend, but he can say girlfriend.
Just did.
So
You
all
can
right,
say it, but I'm not going to say it because
So-
I don't do that.
you
Are we
are.
little
Yeah, I
kids in
need-
the room?
Are you now?
you know,
Now that
Okay,
you
now
are.
now I need that.
Now-
Stuff is good.
Now that you are
Yes.
John Bird's girlfriend,
Oh, Lord have
what
mercy.
label? See, it like rolls off the tongue. What do we call John Bird? Like if you talk to your friends, what do you call John Bird?
Oh,
Mm.
I call
You said
him
you don't
his-
want to call him boyfriend.
I call him his name.
Just John Bird.
I
The
just
John
don't-
Bird that I
don't-
kiss on the lips a lot.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I would say his name.
do you have a
like-
nickname for him, or you just call him John, or what?
JB? Jay
Well,
Bizzle?
You don't-
We're not going to talk about
No.
it.
Oh,
They're gonna
okay.
dig it,
Hey now, hey now, hey now.
Is it something weird like Girth Wang or something?
Wait, what?
We just skip that.
Sorry,
Let's skip
I
that
just had to
part.
throw it in there.
Let's skip that part.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. So
Okay.
this is great. I think you two are fantastic together. And again, I am stunned by your bravery of coming on this podcast, especially on a show like New Year's Eve. It's the first time we've done it live.
It's a lot.
And,
it's a little bit a lot.
You know, it was a lot for all of us, but especially for you to come on here and be so open. It's not like we're getting you to come on here and read some news headlines. Like, we brought you on here to talk about yourself and your personal life with John Bird. Now, we could have gone deeper, but I'm trying to behave. So, but I'm glad you guys are.
You're trying.
I really. You guys are perfect
Trying
together.
is the operative word.
Y'all are
But,
y'all are
like,
fantastic.
He makes me laugh so much.
Yeah.
I think he's awesome.
Okay, here we go.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The camera.
Over here. This way.
Oh, wait, here.
Oh, look at that! I can't wait to see that screenshot right there. That was beautiful.
Girth
Girthwang. That was beautiful. Well, thank y'all. See, now that I'm in a romantic mood, I think I'm going to bring my wife in here.
Yeah. I'm looking at her.
And
She's
then
wearing the green like me. We're like, we got the green going on.
we've
so.
got a few more minutes, and we're going to do a little John Bird plays the guitar leading
Yes.
up
Play a couple
to
songs, yeah.
Yes.
leading up to New Year.
What
So
time is it? Oh,
we got
okay.
10 after 11, so we're getting close. So we'll bring Trish in here real quick.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'll talk to her about all of her personal things that she doesn't want to talk about,
Hey, baby.
and just blow the doors off my stories.
Is this the time when you get in trouble now too?
Well, here's the thing: when it comes to Trish and I, we've actually got an interesting backstory on New Year's Eve.
He's blocking your camera, so I'm just.
That's
you know,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine. Hey, go back to that camera real quick. Look at that. Look. Just don't touch it, John Bird. Okay. Trish and I have an interesting backstory when it comes to New Year's Eve. We've actually got some history when it comes down to it. Yeah, just scoot in there. Oh yeah, you're perfect. Look at you, like a pro. Get those headphones on. Look at you.
I even took my headband off. What's up?
Do you
Happy
have a
New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
I'm excited.
Happy New Year, baby. What
I'm blushing a little bit, by the way.
Why?
Because I have half a wine cooler, and you know what it does to me.
Oh no.
Oh, you're getting excited.
Oh no. Thanks for the decorations.
You're welcome.
Even though some of these look like condoms, as you
yes,
could
they
see.
do. They were supposed to be gold.
But you did a good job.
Yeah.
I know you're very. Anytime it comes to decorating,
Mhm.
you're very, very excited.
Yes, I am.
This is not your first time being on the Over the Line podcast.
No.
You have done one episode, and you and I used to do a podcast together called Highly Suspect. A lot of people may not know about that.
Well, we tried to do that podcast.
I think we did a good job.
Well, we got banned.
Well, we did, yeah. But I mean, I've got banned with
I was-
everything I've done.
I was just changing in the hall, so let me
Oh, were
fix
you?
my sweater.
I was gonna say I don't remember you wearing that shirt, but it looks
Yeah.
good.
Thanks.
Highly Suspect was our conspiracy theory show,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked about everything. And Tony knows about some of these. The Denver airport.
Right.
What's some of the other ones?
We did the Titanic, which is a fun one.
That was good. Tony knows about the Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
He
We
knows
did
all those
obviously
details.
the moon landing, I think.
Do you think that was real?
No. Well,
They
no.
faked it.
Y'all
No.
both think the moon landing was fake?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
You're
really
not
do.
serious,
No,
right?
no. I'm asking. Like
Okay.
I'm not saying it is or it isn't.
Okay.
I used to laugh at people that thought it was, but then I did my
Mhm.
research, and now I really think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good video quality, I guess, for
At
back
the
then.
very least, the pictures were faked.
But you think about technology back
Mhm.
then.
Yeah.
And the TVs were we in the color TV zone at that point? Just color TV, right?
Yeah, it was barely, but I'll tell you what. I mean, who would think mainstream media and the presidents would make up something and put it out
Right,
there? You know.
Right.
That's the thing, is we know how the government will create, whether it's a crisis or a big news story, to bury another news story.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking at the moon landing that way, that is 100% believable that they did that just to take the attention off of, other, at
Well,
that time, global issues.
Yeah, but it was also a good way to funnel money into NASA.
That's
I mean,
true.
Yeah.
It's like knocking down a couple
There
towers.
were a lot of things going on there.
There was also another distraction.
Don't get Tony and I started.
Yeah.
Don't get Tony and I started.
They actually got us off the gold standard right
This'll-
about that time.
This
Yeah,
will take
yeah.
us into 2024 big time.
So, speaking of 2024, New Year's
Mhm.
Eve,
Yes.
and you and I had a conversation on the way up here about how very important it is for you to give me a kiss.
No, you to give me a kiss.
For me to give you a
Yes.
kiss
At midnight.
on New Year's Eve at midnight. And what was the backstory on that?
So I've had a superstition for like 25 years that if you don't kiss the person you're with at midnight, you won't finish the year with them.
Mm.
And you don't want to die.
No, I don't want to die. Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Because death do us part.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not. We're definitely death to us part.
But then you reminded me that New Year's Eve is special to us because of our history with
That's
New Year's
right.
Eve.
That's
So-
right. Here's the backstory, Tony. You ready
Mhm.
for this?
I'm ready.
This is about to warm the cockles of your heart. I don't even know what that means, but I heard it on a
I sent
commercial.
you pictures, by the way,
Of my cockles?
of the New Year's Eve.
Oh. Okay. Let me
Yeah.
check that. I ain't trying not to let's see. Oh, look at that.
Aren't they cute?
Should I email these to Tony real quick?
Yes, that's why I sent them to you.
Okay, let's do that.
There are 3 New Year's Eves in there.
Okay. So here's the backstory for
Mhm. everybody.
On New Year's Eve, the first couple years we were together,
Mm-hmm.
it was either me or both of us were doing rideshare at the time.
Right.
New Year's Eve, when it comes to Uber and Lyft, is a
Big money maker.
big money maker.
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of money to be made at that
Yes.
time. And we were both out there doing it. And we would make sure that at midnight we were meeting in one location that happened to be Railroad Park, so we could give the kiss at midnight.
And why did we meet at Railroad Park?
Well, Railroad Park was where we had our first date.
That's right.
So that was
Just
in
testing you.
yeah, I know. that was an every year thing, and I just sent you that email. And so that became a tradition. It was just our thing, you know. We're obviously not doing rideshare anymore, so we can.
Yeah, we'd literally pull off the side of the road, give each other a kiss, take a couple pictures, get in the car, and leave.
That was it.
We would say 2 sentences like, I love you, bye.
And then on New Year's Eve, 2020,
Going into 21.
going into 21, I
Mhm.
decided, hey, this is the moment I'm going to do it. I'm going to ask Trish to marry me.
Mhm.
It's the perfect time. We're finally turning the page on 2020, which was an awful year on
Right.
so many fronts.
Yeah, you later told me you refused to propose in 2020.
Yeah, because I felt like it was going to jinx it.
Yeah.
So I take you to that very spot,
Mm-hmm.
which is Railroad Park, where we had our very first day.
Mm-hmm.
And I proposed to you in the rain
Mm-hmm.
as I gave you the ring, and we did our kiss and went back. Were we working? We weren't working. That was a date when we were doing
Yes.
that. I didn't like, are you going to marry me? Because I got to go. Give me an answer, Cole. But so that's the other importance of it is at midnight on New Year's Eve,
That's our thing.
I proposed to you. We do the kiss, whatever.
Yeah,
And
we've
so-
made it special every year. So
So that was your big thing about tonight. You said, fine, if you want to do a podcast, it's
Yep.
fine, but
we
I
may
gotta
not
get
know
my
where our
kiss.
anniversary is or whatever, but I know on New Year's Eve where you're going to be at 12.
I know when my anniversary is.
Mhm.
I know when your birthday is.
Oh, do you?
I do, actually.
Congratulations.
And both of those end up tying together because your
Mhm.
birthday, what I thought was your birthday, wasn't your birthday by like 5 months. So I made that our anniversary.
That's right.
So it's a win-win.
Yes.
It's a win-win, baby.
I got those pictures up.
There you go. Look at these. Look at these pictures. Oh,
I
here's
can't
your
see 'em.
monitor.
Oh, okay.
There's monitors everywhere. You don't know which
That
one to
is
look
when
at.
we got engaged. That picture.
You brought champagne glasses to our engagement?
You brought champagne
Oh,
glasses.
That
I
does
didn't
sound
bring
like it.
anything. I didn't know you were doing it.
Oh. Well, that was
That
awful
was
nice
us in
of
the
me.
rain.
There's a kiss.
That was the New Year's Eve.
Is that a midnight kiss?
That's when we got engaged. The next one down is from the year before.
Look at my short hair. Oh, look at that one. I really got a hold of you there. I'm putting the stranglehold on you. There's Railroad Park. There's me. Am I being proposed to there? What am I doing?
No, you were just being silly.
Was I Was this before I proposed? Was I
no,
nervous?
this was the year before.
Okay.
Yeah, these are pictures from the years past.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, these are kind of old.
Yeah, look at your face.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
don't see
like
him
a
getting any graphic
little-
or nothing.
Yeah.
No, we're in
no,
downtown
no.
Birmingham trying not to get shot.
He's like
Yeah.
getting ready to eat your ear.
Yeah, I'm going to eat your face there.
Eat your face.
So, anyway, it was a great opportunity
Oops, sorry.
for us to go to the place of the first date,
hmm
add to the tradition of New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Do you remember why
Yeah.
we went there on our first date?
Because
I wouldn't let you spend money on me on
yes.
our first date.
Well, when
That's when you were talking to her about it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Lord, here we go.
when Bird and his girlfriend that he kisses on the lips
hmm
was in here,
By the way, you've said her name twice
I
tonight.
just shh.
You got to
You
stop
know,
doing
I know, but don't
that.
remind people. I'm gonna get in trouble. So when I first reached out to you, and I'll say Jim Moore was on doing a radio show with me at that time
Right,
for a
right.
short period of time. And I love Jim, and I think I'm going to try to bring him on this podcast because I think he's a fascinating guy. But he, for a short period of time, they put him on my show and took my producer away, blah, blah, blah. But he had an advertiser that you happened to work for at the time.
Right.
And you were the go-to person at that advertising spot. And so he would talk to you on a regular basis. And he was like, oh, yeah, you should hit up my girl Trisha. And I'm like, all right, bet. And so I did. I came up with this plan of we had some women's show tickets at the BJCC.
Right.
And I was going to offer them to you. It's just my way of being able to reach out to you. I did. You told me you didn't want them. And then I didn't hear from you for like 2 months. And then finally, I don't know if I messaged you back or what. And then we finally started talking. You were
Yeah.
very hesitant because you made it clear to yourself that you were not going to date a radio guy.
Yes.
Which I mean, I don't blame you. I mean,
I literally was like, if you're still around on October 20th, we'll go on a date. So that was our first date, like 4 months later on October 20th. And then you picked me up, and I was like, I don't want to go to a restaurant. Can we just go walk around somewhere?
literally walked at the park. She had me walking me like a dog at the park on her first date.
Yep.
But
That was it.
Yeah, game over after that, right?
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
it.
Amy goes, so what made you decide on a second date? I said, I don't remember, but here we are. It's been like 6 or 7 years.
do you remember where we went on our second date?
Our second date.
Yeah.
Oh,
To another park? Because
Nah.
then we went to, because you had some call with Roy Moore's
No,
person.
no.
Was that our second date?
No, I don't remember either.
Oh.
you just pulled the switcheroo, man.
I was just trying to see if you remembered.
I was like, no, I don't remember.
But I do remember when the Roy Moore controversy was going on. You remember
Oh,
all
yeah,
that during
yeah,
the Senate race? We had been trying to get him on, and he had been dodging everybody for weeks on end
Right.
because it was so hot out there. And finally, we got the call, and they're like, "Yeah, he's going to come on your show," and
Because
finally
we were
did.
on a date when they called.
Yeah. So it's
And you had
pretty.
been waiting on that call all night, so.
Now I look back on it, and I'm like, "That Roy Moore on the show, that's a goober anyway."
Just another dude.
Just another
Yeah.
dude. But I'm very excited about what we have in store in the future.
So what are your resolutions for this year?
Have
Have you guys even talked about that yet tonight?
No. My resolutions revolve around, and I think I mentioned this on the podcast the other day, that one of the important things to me is making sure and I know this sounds cheesy, but that you know that you're loved.
Oh,
And that you're beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
make sure that you're happy. Other resolutions outside of that are more of plans that we've had for a while in the sense of growing this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's cliche, and I know I've said it a million times, but winning our country back. I don't know that there's anything more important than that on an overall scale, because if we don't pull it off in 2024, it's game over. What about your resolutions?
Listen,
Because I'm going down the rabbit hole.
I have a
Yeah.
whole vision board, okay? You're talking to someone that does
You're
vision
a
boards
vision
and
board
everything.
person.
So I've got all kinds of resolutions. Easy ones, projects around the house.
Yeah.
You're not getting out easy this year
Yeah.
because the outside is on the list. Got lots of projects to do.
That's why I got all these advertisers on the radio show. A roofing guy.
So you can
all
call
of
him up and be like, do it real quick.
Hey, I got
Yeah.
another project, cuzzy. So projects,
Fitness.
fitness.
We're going to clean up our diet big time.
I'm good with that.
Garden. I want to start a garden. That's something that's on the list.
I want to do that too.
I want to
'Cause
start
I-
a business. Don't know what it is yet.
I got to expand outside of pepper plants.
Mhm.
Business, good idea.
Got
People
all
have
kinds of stuff going.
harassed us to no end about the line and over the line shirts. And that's
Yes.
been something
Well-
we were going to do, but it turned out to be a little more complicated
Right.
than we thought. I can't really talk about it, but
Mm-hmm.
there's,
It was out of our hands.
it's some
Yeah.
red tape that's out of our hands, but we're still working on it and going to try to
Mhm.
figure it out. And for those,
I still think we need to do political T-shirts for
Right.
the election year.
we can do that.
I
I don't
think
know if
she's
there's
right.
anything
I would
restricting us
love
from
to do that. I love designing the shirts. I think it would be so fun.
What do you think about John Burr tonight, baby outfit? Like, just be honest.
I mean,
You saw it. What'd you say to yourself?
it's the wrong baby. Baby
Yeah.
New Year doesn't look like that.
What does Baby New Year look like?
Baby New Year has a sash that says Happy New Year.
Can you Google that?
He's Baby New Year.
Baby
I
New
wanna say-
Year.
Yeah.
I want to see the picture of this.
He doesn't have a pacifier or a bib.
So he just, John
He
Bird
was-
just said to himself, "It's
He
New
was
Year
the
and I need to be a
toddler
baby."
at the daycare. That wasn't the right baby.
Baby New Year. Let's see. Is that the second one there? Is that Baby New Year?
No.
Yeah, usually he has a sash on that says.
Oh, there it is. Or go down to the second row, second picture.
This one?
That's probably it, right? That's a
That's
CNN
not the one
deal.
I'm remembering, but
See, maybe I was right, and there is no such thing.
there is
Never-
a thing.
It's like the
There's
Berenstein Bears.
There's 100% a thing.
It's the Mandela effect.
Right? Which reality,
Conspiracy.
though, right? I agree. But yeah, he tried.
Yeah, he did a good
He
job.
tried.
It's he likes to keep people on his toes, and you love John Bird just as much as the rest of us.
I do.
You know how vital he is
100%.
to the radio show
Mm-hmm.
and to this podcast, even though he's a little off his rocker at times. He's very important to us, and we love him.
But you asked.
I did.
I just thought that's the wrong baby.
That's, I think it is the wrong baby. I will agree with you on that.
I was fine until he started crying. That's when I lost
Yeah, I
it.
had to stop him. I was like, come on, cousin. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with us for a
You're
few.
welcome.
I'm going to bring John Bird in here now for John
Tell him what I
Bird.
said.
Oh, I won't.
I don't want him to realize he's the wrong baby.
No, I won't tell him.
Okay.
Did he hear you? I think he found out that he's the wrong baby. I think he heard us.
No.
Now maybe he won't. He doesn't go back and watch these anyway.
Just tell him I'm full of crap and I didn't know what I was
Yeah, I'm
talking
telling
about.
you, just make it up.
I don't know. He could be watching. This is the first live one we've done.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, there were a couple phones going out there.
Okay, anyway, it's fine. We'll just keep him in the dark on that front. So, thank you, baby. You'll be back in here to give me my New Year's kiss.
No, you're going to give me.
Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. My bad.
Just keep remembering you're the guy.
Okay. Yeah,
Keep it straight.
That's an easy
with
one to
Wayne.
remember. I'm the guy. All right, I'm gonna give you the New Year's kiss.
That's right.
All right, so Tony Gump, we are going to at this point have John Bird come in here. He's gonna have his guitar. He's gonna have a music stand. He's gonna have the absolute works. And what we're gonna have to do in the process is have you do some camera work for us.
I'll just switch the one and put it on him when it's ready.
Because he's going to, what he said he has to do is he has to stand up and play these songs. And if I'm not mistaken, John Bird has like 6 songs for us. I don't know if we're going to go the full 6 songs, but we will if we can. And then once midnight gets here, we have a special treat for you that was put together by yours truly, John Bird.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And I think I got it set up somewhat close, so we'll be ready to roll.
Let's see what that looks like when he comes in here.
And that whiskey was good, man.
Wasn't it? You want some more here?
Yeah, give me some more of that.
I've got I've actually got an extra. When we hit midnight, I got another surprise. Oh, there's where Tony Gump. Tony Gump's over there. Oh, here he is. Okay. I think we got a good shot of him, Tony Gump. Let's see what he looks like when he sits down. Tony Gump, that camera work. Holy smokes, you got it dead on.
Almost.
Look at that. Would you look at that?
Hey, everybody.
Hey now, hey now, hey
Hey
now,
now,
hey
hey
now, hey
now.
now, hey now. You look fabulous right now. Can I just say that? You look good. And by the way, we had so many nice things to say about you while you were gone. I mean, lovely, lovely things. Not quite.
I didn't love you.
Not quite as lovely as what your girlfriend said about you, because I'm not going to be able to top that.
Sweet. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet.
Yeah, it was great. So, John Bird, you're going to play a few songs for us. We're going to kind of keep our eye on the clock.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know if we go over the line. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get it.
But I'll allow you this live version on the first ever Over the Line podcast live version of John Bird Plays the Guitar.
Yep. Here we go.
Do you want to announce it, or are you just going to go with
I'm
it?
just gonna go. It's
All
all
right.
gonna be upbeat, fun stuff.
You just go with it, baby.
All right, here we go. Does she walk Does she talk? Does she come complete? My homeroom angel always pulled me from my seat. She was pure like snowflakes, no one could ever tame. The memory of my angel would never cause me pain. Years go by, I'm looking through a girly magazine, and there's my homeroom angel on the pages in between. My blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold.
Angel in the centerfold.
My blood runs cold, ooh yeah, my memory has just been sold. An angel is a centerfold. Slip me notes under the desk while I was thinking about her dress. I was shy and turned away before she caught my eye. I was shaking in my shoes whenever she flashed those baby blues. Something had a hold on me when Angel passed close by. Those soft fuzzy sweaters, too magical to touch. To see her in that negligee is really just too much. My blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold.
Angel is a centerfold.
There we go. Blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. Na 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 na. My angel is a centerfold. Well, it's okay, I understand. This ain't no never land. I hope that when this issue's gone, I'll see you when your clothes are on. Take your car, yes we will. Take your car and drive it. We'll take you to a motel room and take them off in private. Those fall fuzzy sweaters, too magical to touch. To see her in that negligee is really just too much. My blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold.
Angel is a centerfold.
My blood runs cold, ooh yeah, my memory has just been sold. My angel is a centerfold. Angel is a centerfold.
Hey now!
Hey!
Hey now! Wow, that was fantastic.
Woo, and
By the
this-
way, I didn't know
yes.
that song was so dirty.
Oh,
It was very
yeah.
graphic.
Yes, it is.
I'd never listened to the lyrics like that.
Yeah, so his crush from high school, became a centerfold.
And he got her naked.
Yeah, he did. Oh, I guess he did at third verse.
Yeah.
He sure did. He got her naked.
Not just in the centerfold, but it sounds like he took her to the Motel 8 and got her naked.
Hey, yeah, they took him off in private. I'll tell you that much.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, this is one of my favorite ones to do.
Oh, we're doing a twofer.
Oh, we got 6 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've got, he's
As
got
many
6
as
on
we- yeah.
deck, and I'm going to cut him off
Right,
if we run out of
Roger that.
time.
All right.
Tony's like, wait a minute.
I'll just make sure, you know.
Tony's in charge of keeping everything on track.
I'm
so.
doing the best I can. Never done this before. Praise, help me.
Here we go. Come out, Virginia, don't let me wait. Your Catholic girl starting much too late. But sooner or later it comes down to fate. I might as well be the one where they showed you a statue, told you to pray. They built you a temple and locked you away. But they never told you the price that you'd pay, the things that you might have done. Well, only the good die young. Well, that's what I
Yeah.
said.
Get it.
Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You might have heard I run with a dangerous crowd. We ain't too pretty, we ain't too proud. We might be laughing a bit too loud, oh, but that never hurt no one. So come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you the line. The stained glass curtain you're hiding behind, that never lets in the sun. Darling, only the good die young. Whoa, 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 whoa. I tell you, only the good die young. Only the good die young. You got a nice white dress and a party on your confirmation. You got a brand new soul, oh, and a cross of gold. But Virginia, they didn't give you quite enough information. Well, you didn't count on me. Well, you were counting on your rosary.
Whoa, 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 they say there's a heaven for those who will wait. Some say it's better, but I say I'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints. The sinners are much more fun. You know that only the good die young. Ooh, whoa, baby, I tell you, only the good die young. Only the good die young. You said your mother told you all that I could give you was a reputation. But she never cared for me. But did she ever say a prayer for me? Oh, 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 well, come out, come out, come out. Virginia, don't let me wait. You Catholic girls start much too late, but sooner or later it comes down to fate. I might as well be the one. You know that only the good die young. Yeah, yeah. Only the good die young. Only the good die young.
Hey, now.
I love that song.
That
I
was
love that song.
fantastic. Also, by the way, in the middle of that song, I just kind of got into it, and I raised my glass like this. And I think Tony took that as a signal to give me the whiskey bottle back, which was not my intention, but I do appreciate Tony bringing
I'm
it back.
on it.
He saw me. I was just dancing. I was getting excited. That was a good one. All right, so what do we got next, my friend?
Got a little bit of Queen for everybody.
Queen? Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go.
This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries and the cradle at night it swings, it jives. It shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. Well, there goes my baby. Well, she knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot cold fever. She leaves me in a cold, cold sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on my tracks, take a back seat, hitchhike, or take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Well, there goes my baby. Oh, she knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot cold fever. She leaves me in a cold, cold sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get here and get on that track. Take a back seat, hitchhike. I take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. A crazy little thing called love. A crazy little thing called love.
Hey,
Hey now.
hey now, hey now, hey now.
Excellent. That's a tough. Oh,
Wow, that was a good one.
this is a tough one here.
That's a good one. We really should consider taking this apart and just making this an entire John Bird Plays the Guitar series, an entire JB Plays Guitar concert, if you will. Do you think there's anybody, because we didn't announce you were going to do this, do you think there's anybody out there watching this that thought to themselves, man, I'm going to get to ring in the new year with John Bird Plays the Guitar live? Nobody saw that coming.
No, I don't think so.
Hit him upside the head like a big girthy stack of bricks.
I didn't even know it was coming, and I'm producing the show.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah, actually,
That was a
Tony
little bit of a surprise.
Gum didn't know.
I had
And
no clue.
I mentioned it, and then I didn't know that John Bird even heard me, and then he showed up with his guitar. I said, let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
Man, let's do it.
All right, go
Let's
ahead.
do it. Here we go. Life's like the road that you travel on. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand. Sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a word outside every darkened door, where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and the lovers soar. Come ride with me to a distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Well, life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna ride it all night long. Throughout these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I loved you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hands, from Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Khyber Pass to Vancouver lights. Knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no load I can't hold. Road so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them we're survivors. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Well, life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello. Hello.
We got time for one more?
Absolutely. We can't stop this.
21 minutes.
1
Man,
minutes till the new year. Let's see what I've got here.
you take your time, buddy. This is your concert. By the way, I'm reading the chat in real time, and they were just overwhelmingly loving some John Bird.
Excellent. Well, let's do a little bit of Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
Loving you, is it the right thing to do? How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. Packing up, shacking's up all you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. Open up, everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day, another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day, another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way.
Oh man, can I just say that one was so over the top good that Tony was performing his own silent concert over here.
I had
Singing
to do
into the mic.
something. I don't know.
Everybody was singing. Hey, you could hear them all the way in the back.
All right, I got one more in me.
Oh, all
That's
right, wait.
good. Or do I have-
Before you do one more.
Yes.
And this is the grand finale. Is it a big one?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a good one.
It's a good one. Okay. I need someone to get us enough glasses. And Tony, I don't know if we have champagne glasses here or not, which if we don't, that's fine. But I need somebody to go get us each a glass because I have a special treat for everybody to try before we get out of here on the other side of John Bird's song.
Okay. We need
So
to
I'll
know
send a text message to one of the ladies and see if they can grab us. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Six of us?
6 of
All
us.
right, there we go. All right, John Bird, your final John Bird plays the guitar live on New Year's Eve.
Heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up at the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Riley I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays guitar, I can pick banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep getting me down. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. She gotta rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south, out of Roanoke, I caught a truck right of Philly, had a last long talk, but he's heading out west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee, and I gotta get a move on before the sun. And my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. Woo! Woo! So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me, rock me, rock me, mama. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Hey, now.
That's good.
Hey, everybody.
That was good. There was even a balloon drop in the middle
I know,
of that.
man. That was awesome.
That was so.
I know. How did that happen?
That was great. I don't know. We didn't set that
Must
up.
be New Year's fairies.
It's the New Year's fairies from the heavens.
Man, that was fun.
Fantastic job. God, John Bird, you're so good.
Oh, by the way, I want to tell you guys that my my certificate came in.
Certificate.
Yeah, remember where I graduated?
Is this Podcasters University?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
podcasters and influencers. Yeah,
on our last podcast, you claimed that you
I'm
paid.
gonna go get it.
He claimed that he paid $7,000 for podcast classes, and that he had become a professional podcaster. Tony, do you remember this?
I remember very well.
And he said he would complete his classes and said he'd get a certificate, and I didn't believe him, but
Oh my goodness.
oh wow. Certificate
I
of
told you.
completion.
That's in
SW
Idaho.
Southwest Idaho Online University
Yep.
for completing the podcaster and influencer trending program at Southwest Idaho Online University, signed by Aaron Loeb,
The professor.
and Bailey DuPont.
Yes. So there, I'm gonna hang on the wall.
Is that, by the way, you put it in the frame upside down, but I
Oh,
won't
you
judge for
noticed.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
As long as you hold it, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I was so excited.
Can I?
Yeah.
You mind if I see that?
Absolutely.
It
Be
looks.
careful.
I mean, I'm gonna
I'm
be
so
honest.
excited. Yeah.
Outside of the Facebook thumb there, it kind of looks legit.
Well, see, but no, but I mean, because it's internet and online stuff. And
Yeah,
that's
so
the-
it's a little different
yeah.
because it's online.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. And any
Right.
advice you have for us to be professional podcasters, we're more than happy to take it.
Well, I do want to let everybody know that I am going to be teaching classes at Water Hollow Baptist Church on Thursday nights
Oh, jeez.
from 7 to 9.
Is there a reason you're doing it at a Baptist church?
They're the only ones that will let me have it for free.
Okay.
The room for free.
Fair enough.
But I want to share what I have with you. You can be a podcaster. Watch this. Subscribe.
I almost
Oh,
didn't
look
do
at
it.
that. It actually worked.
You too can be an influencer or a podcaster. And I've been working with these guys, and they're doing pretty good too. They might want to take the class. Only $7,000. 6
We're
months.
working with a couple jabronis. I mean, they're all right at it, but well, congratulations on that, John
Thank you.
Bird.
I feel really
And
good about it.
I know that you have a lot to offer America because, hey, let's be honest. Since we've started our podcast, we've had, I don't want to say countless people, but there's a lot of people that have reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, what do I need to do to start a podcast?" And that's not a very simple question.
It
Like,
sounds easy.
It
but,
sounds easy.
It's not.
But it's, you know, and I'm more than happy to give people advice, but it's a pretty long journey, even for this one. And this one
is.
was created at the end of 2018, and here we are, 2024.
Yep.
But congratulations to you. You've
Thank
done
you.
a fantastic
You know,
job.
I mean, it is tough, but you can do it.
Yeah.
Thursday nights from 7 to 8:30 at Water Hollow Baptist Church. I'll be teaching classes, so you can do it too. I
All
did
right.
it. You can.
All right. Thank you, John Bird.
Okay. I'll take care.
All right. So,
so he got a certificate on our first live show.
I
I've
know.
never done this.
I
yet.
love it.
like our first live show, and John Bird's, you know, got some giant accomplishment.
It's probably a Harvard.
John
thing.
Bird, if you would check with the ladies and see if we can get glasses for everybody before we get ready to kick this thing off. We have coming down 10 minutes, T-minus 10 minutes in order to kick off New Year's, which I'm very, very excited about. John Bird has something special to show us to commemorate New Year's. But I have something special for everybody else
I'm ready.
that I want everybody to try. So I need somebody to give us
Get us cups.
get us some cups, and I think they're doing that. Is
Are they getting
is that confirmed?
Just get the red cups.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I was just making sure. And
Got
so
cups
once
coming.
everybody gets back in here, we're all going to try this out, and I'm very excited about this because this is something that I've been sitting on for a long time, Tony. And if I'm being honest, this is not something that I was anticipating doing tonight. But in a brief conversation I had with Trish, I said, you know what? If we're going to do this, tonight is the night. And so we decided on that.
Is this like a hot chip challenge I don't know about or something?
You know, it's not.
Okay, because I
Um,
don't want that, you know.
Have you, by the way, while we wait on that, have you checked on the fish tank?
I'm going to pull it up.
Pull it up real quick.
We got to sneak one in. Hold
I
on.
just want to see it real quick. Just want to check. Hit the top left living room.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, having a dance party. That's cool.
Okay, yeah, they're dancing. They look like
You
they're having a good
notice
time.
the 1973 balloons there in the background?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of different. Like
Well,
it's
at least they-
backwards or something.
Listen, at least they're having a good time. They look like they're having fun. They normally don't look like they're having a whole lot of fun. So
I know they're not allowed to smoke weed. I know that.
that's right.
I've lost my husband to fish tank.
Well, I mean, in a sense, I spend a lot of time watching Fish Tank, but I try to make sure I'm in the home studio and the door is open so we can still contact each other.
Yeah.
We can still talk through
Is
the
this
hallway.
mic on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. you
Maybe
can hear
turn
me.
her up a little bit. We may
Just
have
a
to
little
turn
bit.
it down for John Bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bird had his guitar on.
Oh,
It was
John-
loud.
Oh, we're gonna drink out of shot glasses.
Yeah, I didn't mean shot glasses, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's better than
That's
nothing.
that's interesting.
It's it's good. It's good. It's good. No. We're gonna use this.
No, it's too close to
this
midnight.
this is a very over the line type of thing to do. So John Bird brought shot glasses.
Do I need to move down to that seat?
Yeah, if you want to give John Bird the opportunity to come over there, and Tony, you can watch this. I brought
Oh my gosh.
one and only Donald Trump wine that we bought out of Mentone, Alabama at the Groovy Goat. Special shout out to the ladies at the Groovy Goat who had this on their shelf and said, you know what? We're going to sell this to you. Actually, they already had it for sale. But I did not expect this. And we went in there, and I thought to myself, okay, this is kind of a hippy-dippy place, probably run by some liberal college kids or whatever.
We were prepared.
We were prepared,
Yeah.
and no judgments, fine, it's whatever. I go in there and I see this sitting on the shelf, and I'm like, wait a minute, that says Donald Trump, and it says 2020. This is revenge wine, if you will.
Wow.
And so I bought it because we wanted to keep it on our shelf as decor. We were going to keep it in the podcast studio.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were getting ready to leave today, I said, you know what? Maybe now is the time. Little did I know I would be drinking this out of a shot glass.
Right.
But nonetheless, we're going to be trying it all together anyway.
It'll make you savor it more.
Yeah, I plan on savoring it. John Bird, it's
You can pour a lot of little and then keep drinking it.
now I got to figure out how to open it.
Did you bring a wine opener?
Oh, I hope we can get a quart opener.
Let's not rip the label off if you don't know
That's
if
too
you have a
late for
wine.
that.
There's one down there.
Maybe
Do
it's
we
a
have
twist
one?
top.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Where is it? I can get it if we got time.
I gave
See if
him
you can get that.
5 minutes.
Pull that open real quick so we can see what kind of label it is. Is it? All right. So can you get us a cork and we'll
I'll get
peel
it.
that open? Let Amy run grab it real quick.
You'll never find.
I'm glad I thought about that.
I'm glad you did too,
I know.
because we're on a 6-minute time limit here, and we got to get this ready. John Bird, however, you did a good job when it came to finding the whiskey glass. I appreciate you doing that. We
Well,
actually placed
yes.
bets on how long it was going to take you, Tony.
How did I do? How did I do?
You got back within 2 minutes.
Wait a minute, but does it count that she went down to find it for him?
Oh, is that what happened?
No, I found those. She didn't go all the way down. She got part of the way down, and I said, I will get it. I promise.
Oh,
I
okay,
can't wait till she comes
okay.
back because I'm going to ask her.
Well,
she'll
I
tell you.
believe you.
You
I
believe
just,
me?
I do
Babe,
believe
okay.
you.
He's full.
I know.
It's so defensive.
I'm right here.
Oh, come on. Okay, so it's obvious to everyone that I don't normally drink wine because I have
Yeah, because you
peeled
need
this.
a cutter to open that part.
Yeah, and I have not. I mean, can we give me Trisha's camera real quick? I want everybody to look at the end of this bottle. Where's the? I have demolished the end of this bottle, so
No.
I don't drink
yeah,
wine.
you need a foil cutter for that.
What is a foil cutter?
It cuts the foil.
But are we still going to be able to use just a cork gimmick
Yeah,
to
the
get it off?
foil cuts the foil.
Yeah, let's.
That's around the
Amy, come over
cork.
here and get in the. Now we need to be
Alright.
careful because you don't think this is going to spray, is it? It's not champagne.
It's not champagne.
Okay, it's just wine. It's not
Oh,
champagne.
honey.
I didn't mean to.
No, you need to.
Oh, I couldn't. It's like
He doesn't
glued
have a
with.
foil cutter.
It's got Trump glue on it.
I can bite it.
Now let's not let John Bird bite it.
Biting. There shall be no biting.
Oh, I'm so nervous right now.
Don't be nervous.
Do you know what you're doing?
Are we watching the time?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes and something.
I'm a radio guy. I'm a pro at watching the time.
Well, I know where you better be right at midnight.
Now we know. I'm
telling
gonna
you.
run over there because I'm gonna be the one giving you a kiss.
That's right.
I guess I'll be over there in old Tony's space.
Which clock am I supposed to be watching for the actual seconds before I do this?
All right, we got 3 minutes. You got your clock over here, up in the corner,
Yeah, it
where you
doesn't
got
get.
your military time.
I'm gonna get the seconds off of.
Man, this thing has got some serious grip on it. It's only 4 years old or 3 years old.
Oh, Lord. Wait, 4 or 3?
Come on, baby.
That's it. You got it. You got. I can't
Okay,
believe
there
it's
you go.
working. It's working.
It's going.
It's Trump wine.
Oh,
I gotta take my hand off the label, get a picture, babe.
I mean, I had no idea.
Okay, there's an actual countdown.
Go
at
for it.
there.
All right. Here we go.
Right.
That doesn't look very sexy,
Let me keep
but
the cork.
look at this.
Yeah, the cork's all.
Show Trisha's cam. Look at the end of that bottle. That's all right, everybody.
Look how nice and purple it is.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Everybody's going to get a shot of wine tonight for
Look
New
at
Year's,
that.
which is
Oh
going to
my
be the this is
Look
going
at the
to be
foil.
everybody's.
Really?
This is going to predict
feel
your
like I'm at
2024
That's fine.
and
The wine is fine.
taking shots.
I feel like I'm at
of-
church. I feel like I need a wafer to go along with it.
Taking shots of wine is what your 2024 is going to be like. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually a very good thing. Here's this. And who else do we got? John Bird needs one. Here you go, John Bird. Trump wine. And then my lovely bride with a shot here. And here we go. For the first time ever, maybe the first time to ever happen on a podcast, we are taking shots of wine together. On the count of 3, we're going to say Trump 2024. 3, 2, 1. Trump 2024, baby!
And Happy New Year, Mom.
Happy New Year, Mom. I mean,
know she's
that's
watching.
not bad, is it?
Hey, 44 seconds.
All right, so let's get ready. All right, Tony's got the countdown, Willie.
I'm countdown Willie.
Whenever you're ready, Tony, do
All right.
John Bird's big grand finale for the new year.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to run over and be the man of the relationship and give my wife a kiss.
That's right.
This is gonna get interesting in about 4 seconds.
You got it, buddy. You
3,
got it.
2.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, it's live.
What's happening?
It's live.
I thought we were
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
14,
We're just
13,
12,
Hold on.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it.
Everybody had to get those tones down their throat so they could yell Happy New Year at the right moment. But that's
All right.
okay.
We
How?
We're still alive.
Everybody made it. Wow.
That was a very married kiss.
That was, and it was chaotic.
You're
It
gonna
was a
have
little
to give me a
chaotic.
better one later.
It was a very,
It was a very married kiss.
But what was important is that
I'm happy that I got it though.
we gave our kiss at
That's
midnight.
right.
Our tradition, going back to where I proposed to you.
Yeah.
And for the sake of a great 2024, everybody give me your shot glass back.
No, mine's.
We're taking-
I don't need more.
We're going to take. Here we go.
I'm designated driver.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy. Oh, gosh. Bartender's about to pour it over. Amy, what did you think about Trump wine? 1 out of 10.
I saw that face.
You didn't like it, did you? Mm. I'm not a wine guy, so I can't tell whether wine's good or not.
No.
But
good
Tony
wine.
got one?
Good wine is good.
Yeah, I got some of
Cheap
it.
wine is not that great.
It had the word Trump on it, so it felt like victory and all that.
all right, Donald, I may not love your wine, but I love you.
Can we say Happy New Year this time?
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Trump 2024, but Happy New Year.
No, let's
On the
do-
count of 3, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to Subpar Wine. Thank you, Donald Trump. Yeah, 2024, baby. We're going to win this country back. Oh, man. That was good. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of this.
Yes.
Our first ever, what I hope turns out to be our annual over-the-line New Year's Eve party.
I like that idea.
Which turned out to be a big deal. Everybody, every loving couple is together except for me and Trish. But if you look at Trish, you can see my hand. Look. Grab my hand. Grab my hand. Oh,
there
look
we
at that.
go.
And there is no place any of us would rather be than not only with our significant others, but all here together.
Yes.
And I thank you. John Bird and John Bird's girlfriend, now that we know. Thank you, guys. Any
We
final
have
words
proof that
between
he's
you two?
kissing her on the lips.
Yeah, he's kissing her on the lips for the first time. We see it. Oh, my God. All right. Any final words, John Bird?
It's going to be a great 2024 for everyone.
Got
Yes.
big plans.
We're
That's
taking it
right.
back.
Tony Gump and Amy.
My final words are Happy New Year, everybody. And we got to fight like hell next year, but enjoy this one while we got it.
Preach
Yep.
it. Preach it.
Preach on, brother.
And my lovely bride, any final words?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby. Happy New Year and Donald Trump wine for everybody. I'm going to finish this bottle because I'm ultra MAGA.
Can I be a nerd?
Sure.
Can I tell Jeff and Nacho and Lauren Happy New Year? And Kyle?
Pawpaw, Nacho,
Pawpaw,
our goofy
yes.
Canadian, and Lauren.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
And everybody else in the chat. First of all,
Yes.
let me say Bama Phoenix, Boomer, who've been with us
Yes.
for a long, long time. We got Patty. We got
Lots of
Silver
people.
Tears, Jerry B, Terry, O'Shell, all you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Some of y'all know us personally. Some of you don't. But I hope you are subscribed. Watch this magic. Subscribe to the podcast right here. You say you click the thing, and then you click the thing,
I love that.
and then you end up subscribed. Get the notification bell, all that jazz.
Did you
And,
practice that?
I did. I practiced it a lot.
So proud
I
of
actually
you.
learned it from a guy who paid $7,000 for podcasting classes.
I know. Got the certificate and
figured it out.
everything.
All right. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much. And until next time, see you, cuz.
Bye, guys.